Okay, well... Oh, where's my game? There it is. Oh, Grossberg, hang on. I'm not ready for you yet. Give me 1 second, guys. I got caught out a little. Alright, sorry about that. Right, so... Ooh, Edgeworth. Hold it, gonna get a PB&J for supper. Yummy. So, I had a thought on the break. Edgeworth, we're gonna... Oh dear. The possibility that he did kill his dad, but as an accident, could still throw him under the bus. This is the last day for the statute of limitations on the DL6 thing. If we're gonna find him innocent of this killing, we've got to prove the link to the boat caretaker being Yanni Yogi and wanting revenge because of the DL6 thing, because of what Edgeworth did, which means we've got to prove Edgeworth killed his dad. So to get him innocent of this, we've got to throw him under the bus for another crime. Ooh boy. Oh boy, indeed. Yeah, well, let's see what Grossberg has to say about all this. Ah, hello there, what's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, I still think he planted this letter, though. Can't understand why yet, but you never know. It's Mr. Edgeworth, he... dear. See. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. How do we know he threw the pistol? All he remembers is reaching out for it. No. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Which is what I was saying before the break. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. I don't get what that... Why would this have anything at all to do with the statute of limitations? He could have taken revenge any time in the past. He could do it any time afterwards. Statute of limitations has nothing really to do with this. It's not like he needs to do this before the statute of limitations is up. I mean, unless it is what I just said a minute ago, that the whole point of this, to frame Edgeworth for this killing, was to bring this whole thing to light, to put it into the court, to show that Edgeworth was the guilty party entirely. Because after the next day, after the 28th, none of this at all can be considered anything to do with anything. But he was still found innocent, so... yeah, I don't know. If it's just about revenge, it's nothing. The statute of limitations has nothing to do with this. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Maya Fey. Mia Fey. Mia. Mamma Mia, Maya. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man, forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. So that must have been the case that Edgeworth lost that day. Because Gregory Edgeworth lost a case. And then in the elevator later he was killed. And that was the case in which they used Mia and Maya's mother as a spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty oh, right, so that was for his killing. Right, okay, yes. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Interesting, yes. He's not going to say his son shot him. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Let's show him the letter. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? If it was Von Karma, that wouldn't work, would it? Edgeworth wouldn't write this letter. That makes no sense. What if it was his own handwriting? He was writing it as a memory to himself. Maybe it was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi, you claim he wrote this letter himself and followed his own instructions? I guess that's what would happen. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality. I think it's definitely a possibility, yes. No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. Ah, okay. I'll ask you again, do you have any idea who wrote this? See, I thought he would have written it down just as a sort of a plan, you know, to remember himself later, because he keeps having memory lapses. due to the brain damage from oxygen deprivation. So would it be von Karma's handwriting? He would have known him a long while back. But it makes no sense that von Karma would have written this, because this is evidence now that will work against him. So it could be Miles Edgeworth. Why would he write this? Write a letter to frame himself? Could it be von Karma? Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy. This is von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct, Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Yeah, I don't get that either. He may have had a grudge against Hammond because he was trying to dig up von Karma's methods. And this was just a happy thing, you know, like, oh, I'm frame Miles Edgeworth for it. And he was playing on Yogi's desire for revenge. Gregory Edgeworth, he was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of von Karma were he alive. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but 2 trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage to DL6 incident has done will never be erased. What about the parrot? Quite sorry. I have nothing to say concerning that. Of course not. Murder weapon. Let's just ask him about anything and everything. The metal detector doesn't matter, but... Okay, doesn't care about the bullet. Map of God Lake doesn't matter. So, Misty Faye. He was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Yeah, because he helped discredit her. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. At least I think he did. In any case, it's good that the one shooting isn't Miles. You bet it's good. I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder, and we almost fell right into his trap. What a creep. Alright, I don't think we have anything else we can talk about. Oh, we can. If it truly was von Karma who wrote the letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Okay, what happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence. It was the only penalty von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor, so he doesn't have a perfect record. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for von Karma, so whatever this faulty evidence was didn't fully impact the trial. But It was like, you know, he got penalised once. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations. Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. What if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly? Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth is innocent. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits to it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. No, he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. Can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, But can we show him this now? See if maybe it gives us a new interaction. It's the same interactions, okay. That's all we've got with him. Show him everything that we've got here still. Oh, we showed him the letter. Back to the Criminal Affairs Department. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement real hard. We were wondering if we could go check the records room again. Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there right now anyway. Oh dear. You can go in as long as he's there. Oh dear, Von Karma. He just arrived, actually. Nick, let's hurry. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma? There's also a drawer that's open. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. These are the evidence drawers. Label says unsolved cases evidence. So DL6 evidence will be in there, probably the gun. Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Oh god, here he is. Von Karma? You. How do you know my name? What? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? Well, the last 2 days anyway. We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Oh, I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. Oh, I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt you a blow to an otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Maybe he did it to actually find out more about the specifics of what happened at DL6. I wonder if Edgeworth actually told him about this dream at one point. Tomorrow will be the last day of the trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow? We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court. I'm not going to show him the letter. Or should we? Show him the DL6 case file, though. Cool. You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information? Huh. Creep. Okay, so the same thing with the Maya Faith, Misty Faye photo. I guess we could try showing him the letter. The game will stop us if we're not supposed to. Now, Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit the murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. Oh. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yanni Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick. What is that thing? Oh god, a taser. A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Sounds lethal. 600,000? Oh, don't worry, people don't die from it usually. Now, give me the letter. No. Oh, damn. Is Maya laying a beat down? Nick, run! Oh no, Maya! Zapped her. Maya! Out of my way. Wah! Oh god. He got us. Letter's gone, of course, and he took the DL6 evidence, all of it, back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter, did he take it? Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. Aww. I'm no good as a lawyer or as a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woke up at all. Oh no. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. You got something from him. A bullet. You know what would be great? Is if the ballistics on this bullet matched the one from the new murder. And this is the same gun. It looked like it in that little cutscene. The L6 evidence Number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. It's clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Ooh. Right, I'm going to save this. I'm just going to shut my window first because it's getting kind of windy and cold. There we go. Alright, so last day of court. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Oh god. Wah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. Did she just give us a shock? I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Go find something to ground yourself this instant, young lady. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Maya, stop touching things. Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right. Good idea. Oh dear. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Zap. Oh god. Oh no, did she just zap Gumshoe? Whoa, pal! Damn. What's gotten into that girl? About 600,000 volts, I should think. Maya is a shocking lady. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Did you make sure he wasn't wearing a rubber mask first? Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his own past? Does he remember? And I'm going to prove it. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, he's actually declaring today that the prosecution is ready. Yeah, even the judge is like, whoa, okay. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of proceedings in the trial. I ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Ooh, because he knows that since we all know now the potential motive, we're still going to have to throw our client under the bus for another murder to get him acquitted of this one. So that's what he thinks is like, oh, you wouldn't dare, would you? Please bring the witness to the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where the witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and his identity. Witness, did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Hmm.